Yeah, I'm recording
if you'd
the
like
screen right
to.
now. Not totally recording the screen, so you're gonna have to be in this with hello, this is test number 1. I'm drinking and Cara's doing her makeup.
Yeah.
Just left me alone. My devices.
Where's my makeup? There it is.
We can hear you, but we cannot see you. That's a fact. All right, well, before I was doing Sunday scenes, and now I am doing just scenes with other people, collaboration. Socially distanced scenes, though. Am I right? That could be a slogan, actually.
You are right.
I like it. I'm probably not going to keep it, but I like it. Hi, Cara.
I like it. I'm just getting ready. This is what it looks like before you do a socially distanced scene.
True. She's going on a date with me in this scene, and so I feel as though I deserve the best of the best.
You do.
Madam. This is real wine, by the way. We're drinking in the scene, and so I figured since I'm home, do you have wine as well, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, there we go. Perfect. We both have wine together. All right, for anybody who doesn't know what scenes are, though, I'm basically just working with people trying to find different scenes, and the night before we actually perform the scene together, or previously for what I was doing was the same day, we perform the scene, kind of similar to what an audition would be. So I would be playing the role of casting director. If people actually want to give me a part that they'd like to work on or a character type that they'd like to work on, I try and trigger the scene based on that. But for me, it's just to practice and work with many other people and get to actually talk and catch up and have wine and enjoy life. And then the scenes that are just me, it's just cold reads. I get a scene given to me and I don't read it at all until I'm on camera, which is probably gonna not be great the first few times back, but we're gonna do our best, and that's all that matters. Right, Cara?
Yep. Yes, sirree.
Today's scene, it's going to be based in a lounge at the Sheraton. Cara and I are both doctors at a conference, and I'm not going to say anything else because we have not told each other our choices for how we see each other in the scene or how our characters are going to interact. So it's going to actually be a little bit of fun, I think, for both of us.
Absolutely.
I felt like taking a drink at that moment was the right time.
My lip gloss, I've had this lip gloss for 10 years, I want to say. What year are we, 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it in the Singapore airport when I was performing as a terminal guardian in the Singapore airport, and it was like $35 or something. Dior. But it's finally empty.
It's 10 years. How does a lip gloss last 10 years? Do you not you don't wear lip gloss, do you?
I mean, it's very shiny, like red one.
Oh, so it's a pop.
Over the top of red lipstick, yeah. So it's like,
right.
In fact, I think it's so run out that I'm gonna have to use a different one. And no, I mean, it's just how it is.
I think you should just have as many in front of you as possible, just to trick me. Just use a different lip gloss throughout the entire scene.
I don't own that many lip. Well, I mean, they could be some lip balms. You know.
This is perfect. I like the choices you're making right now. It's very in-depth character development.
Very
work. All right. Well, cheers. I'll cheers you on that one.
Cheers.
And whenever you're ready, you let me know. Sarah, should we do a warm-up? I'm kidding. Please don't.
Actor.
Don't do it. It's going to kill me. Cool.
I'm trying to roll my lips. It's not working.
I'm a thespian. All right.
I'm ready whenever you're ready. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get started.
Okay.
Woosa. Okay. So the fact is they're ordering CT scans without appropriate evaluation. Abdominal pain, automatic CT scan. It terrifies the patient and
drains the hospital's resources and renders the doctor's skills all but ancillary.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's why I gravitated to ER. Hands-on, physical examinations. Every patient tests my diagnostic skill level.
I've since instituted a clinical pathway that necessitates a thorough exam and utilization of alternate diagnostic options prior to the approval of a CT scan. It saved us $3 million in the first year. Should I shut up? I mean, less CT scans, more Chardonnay. I think we might be the only two people in this entire hotel actually discussing medicine.
Well, then they have a different definition of party conversation than we do.
So you're married?
Uh,
The ring. Me too. 12 years, 2 kids.
we've got one boy.
That's great. So great. Perfect. We're not going to do Rush because we don't have a Rush off screen. I mean, we
I
could
also
pretend.
did not realize you were starting there. I was like,
Oh.
little trick I've picked up to compensate my embarrassingly severe myopia.
No, that's
That
my
is
bad.
info only.
I could have totally done the starting of the scene. Well, that one's for info, but I didn't even think about that.
Well, but
I
there's no
didn't think
start.
to note that to you, that we're starting at the arrow, not at the actual top of the scene.
Yeah.
But the top is them at the actual conference itself.
Yeah.
And that's their first connection.
Yeah.
Real connection and conversation. Prior to that, Alex sees her and he's intrigued by her. And then she's end up sitting beside him, and then they share that conversation about the iPad and doctor's notes being on the iPad so that she can actually see. But
This is a good lesson. Read the scene so you know where to start, because I mean sometimes casting doesn't put start.
That's true. Yeah, no, they just put arrows on this one. They literally just put arrows. The kind of minorly annoying thing is that they didn't put end off screen, so I'm gonna assume that they would have had a reader reading the off screen as well as Alex in this.
Yeah.
But we don't need to do that because we're trying to actually just like perform the scene. We don't have a reader off screen, or I'm not playing a reader, you're not playing a reader. So I should have also noted that we're not reading Rush. And I think, but
so great.
What?
Are we finishing there? That's great. So great.
Yeah.
Because then we've got Rush comes in and rushes to the end of the scene.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a couple of lines, but it's still, yeah, again, we don't have an off screen. I think it's a good moment to end on because it's awkward.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we won't even imagine that Rush is
we'll just end it as if that was like a cut scene.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the second part of this, which is down on page 5 of 6?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. I haven't actually read it at all, so this is going to be a cold one. You haven't read it, right?
Yeah, I have read it.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to just play it the way that we have been, so this is good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah. Where's your room?
My suite. I want a friend here with deep pockets.
Why didn't we spend the night there? I bet it's quieter.
You don't know my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I thought we were on the same page.
We are. Ellen, I have really enjoyed tonight.
So have I. That's why I don't want it to end.
I'm married. I love my wife.
And I love my husband, but sex is, well, just sex.
Paige.
I want to have sex with you.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. Okay, what are you thinking? Please say you're thinking, I want to have sex with you too, Ellen. No strings attached are the 3 most beautiful words in the English language, Ellen. Don't answer.
I have to.
Don't.
It could be my. Hello? You're where?
Nice. I love it. Paige. The page won't turn. Oh my gosh.
Stay in.
All right. So since now we've done a read through of it,
Correct.
what were your choices as Alex? How did you see me?
Beautiful. And I want you. And I really can't show it at all. And also intimidating.
That's okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I also find you very attractive and insanely, no, but like legitimately in this scene, I feel like she's nervous around this man because she's sexually attracted to him as well as he's so intelligent. He's on her level, so she doesn't really have a one up. And so for her, it's just like she can't stop talking because she doesn't want silence because that could mean that he doesn't actually like approve of her. So she just keeps talking. Yeah. But she really wants to have sex with him, as she says, right on the mark. I want to have sex with you. So that was very clear. I wish I would have read that page. That would have validated a lot of choices that I was making. And I'm glad that I read it right. That's good. This is so good. Do you want to run through it one more time all the way through, just like with a slight pause at the end and then go direct into second scene?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to change?
In the script?
No, just in choices. Like, do you want to try something different, or do you want to go with those now that we know them? Keep it?
I'm going to change something. Do you want me to tell you? Or we do it after?
Yeah, tell me after. I think that's good. Let's do that. Cool. All right. So the fact is, they're ordering CT scans without appropriate evaluation. Abdominal pain? CT scan. It terrifies the patient.
Drains the hospital's resources and renders the doctor's skills all but ancillary.
Exactly. Thank you.
And that's why I gravitated to ER. Hands-on physical examinations. Every patient tests my diagnostic skill level.
I mean, I've since instituted a clinical pathway that necessitates a thorough exam and utilization of alternate diagnostic options prior to the approval of a CT scan. Saved us $3 million in the first year. Should I shut up? I mean, less CT scans, more Chardonnay. I think we might be the only 2 people in this entire hotel actually discussing medicine.
Well, then they have a different definition of party conversation than we do.
So you're married? The ring. Me too.
Oh.
12 years, 2 kids.
We've got 1 boy.
That's great. So great. Cut to. Where's your room?
Uh, my sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've got a friend here with deep pockets.
Why didn't we spend the night there? I bet it's a little quieter.
You don't know my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh no.
sorry. I thought we were on the same page.
We were. I mean, we are. Eleanor, I have really enjoyed our time tonight.
So have I. That's why I don't want it to end.
I'm married. I love my wife.
And I love my husband. But sex is, well, just sex. And I want to have sex with you.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. Okay, what are you thinking? Please say you're thinking, I want to have sex with you too, Ellen. No strings attached are the three most beautiful words in the English language, Ellen. Don't answer.
I have to.
Don't. Please don't.
It could be my. Hello. You're where?
Da, da, da. Well, that was fun.
It's
Okay,
fun.
what did you made? Yeah, you made different choices. Want to talk about it?
Sure. Yeah, I decided that I was like completely terrified by you, like completely, like just intimidated, not really dominated, but almost. Absolutely no idea how to have this situation.
I felt that. I totally did.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I felt that. That's why it led me to being more dominant, like more straightforward, because I'm like, oh, I feel that. Okay. Okay. Somebody has to take charge. So I guess that would be me this time. Last time I definitely felt more like you were a bit more in the driver's seat. Like you might have been intimidated by me, but I felt like you had more of a grip on yourself. Whereas this time I felt very much in control of what I was doing. Like, no, sir. Hello. Let me just unbutton this for you. Oh my gosh. It's a fun scene though. I really liked it.
Yeah, it's very fun. What did you change anything?
I kept some tendencies, like she was just a bit nervous at the start, obviously because she's getting to know you, but then seeing that you were also nervous made me feel as that character more confident. So I felt more direct and more embodied in it, like more dominant in who she, like that character felt more in control, like I was saying. Just because I was nervous and then you responded with nervousness. It was like, oh, we're both nervous. Oh, we're good. We're on the same page. This is great. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. I want to have sex with you. Great, this is fantastic. Whereas before it's like, I don't know where he's at, and now I'm going to do something, I'm going to try because I'm really into him, and now it's happening, and now it's not happening, and everything's going wrong. Holy God. This time it was like, oh no, I think he's into me. All right, let's play that. cool.
Cool.
And then it didn't work out anyway, but it was like, okay, he's definitely into me, or she's definitely into me. It doesn't have to be a he or she.
Yeah, it's not a gendered scene, which is nice.
The individual was into me. So
the individual. They, questione
yes.
about the kiss.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how would we handle that? Like, for, we're going to be doing Zoom auditions. People are going to be doing Zoom auditions, and how are they going to handle that? Being that, Zoom is very, very intimate.
It is. It totally is. I agree with that.
Very intimate. So, what are your thoughts? And so it's very. What my point is it's very intimate. You can see everything that's going on. Everything that's not true shows up.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So with that, I chose to go with that. I made a choice not to make it a physical thing. And not that she kissed him, just that maybe she crossed a line that like her being there was inappropriate, because it might be like maybe they got to the door and he kind of like stopped and kind of looked at her and he's just like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh God, I thought we were on the same page. Like that's what I was doing with it instead of making it a kiss. But I do know that just from like classes that I've done, when you're doing like a hit or something that is physical, you're still supposed to commit to it. It's just a lot different when you can like kind of see yourself. So I haven't really practiced it much, but you would go in still and then pull back. So it's still a physical motion, like a, oh God, okay. And then that other person would need to also react to whatever that is and maybe pull away. So it still looks like something happened. But I figured since like we haven't practiced that, I'm definitely somebody who's more of, I'd like to actually try it before, especially with kiss. I know that we're social distance, but even in an audition where two people are going and you have to kiss, that's something that I think needs to be, it's almost like a fight. You don't want to like miscommunicate and then hit each other's faces. You get really hurt.
Totally.
What about you? What are your thoughts?
I really like what you're talking about the lean
Emotion.
in.
Yeah.
Because that's also a real thing that Ellen could do in this situation, is like, and then he's like, she is like, hang on.
Yeah, because now it's different than me just saying I like you. It's like me physically trying to tell you I like you. And that's just, a lot of people like to play and have fun, but that's just a step in the wrong direction of fun now, because it's becoming very real at that point.
Yeah.
And that's when you'd have to question yourself. Whereas she, from what I'm reading, she's done this before. She just doesn't know if you'd be into it. And now that you guys are having fun, it's like, oh no, he's into it. Okay, cool. We're going to do this.
Yeah.
Which is why she takes that risk. But I don't think by any means this is her first time that she slept with somebody other than her husband, just from reading it.
No, I don't think so either.
But yeah, I think just if you're going to do a physical motion of some sort to move the body and be physically in it so you can physically react from that.
Yeah.
Because it is still, you can still be rejected and feel that same way even though somebody's not physically in front of you.
Absolutely.
Just not
do you want to rehearse that bit and then do it again?
We can, yeah. I'm going to take it offline if that's okay, just because this is getting a tad long.
Oh,
that's
right.
The only reason. Yes. But I can re-record it when we do the end to see if we like that last one best. Does that work? Okay, yeah, sweet. Okay, well, just in case this is the last.
Pull it out.
Yeah, just as its own separate thing. I'll stop recording on this one, and then I'll re-record or start recording again. So I'll have two different recordings.
Okay.
And then I can put them together if we like it, or I can keep it separate, whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
But just in case this is the last one and we're happy with it, thank you for being in the scene. I'm going to cheers you again at the end of the next one if we like it anyways, but cheers to this.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate you. This has been great.
It's very fun. I'm looking at my makeup and I'm like, oh my God.
You look beautiful.
No, I'm so pale.
No, you're really not, though. No.
So pale.
All right, say bye to everybody. Bye, everybody. Love you all.
Don't
Not
post.
about that's embarrassing. I shouldn't have.